Hello, my name is Gabriel Montoya, and welcome to this edition of Injustices, where I'll be discussing the life of Harvey Milk and how his way of being led to his devastating assassination, and how society can change in order to prevent history from repeating itself. So let's start off with the main question. Who was Harvey Milk? Well, Harvey Milk, born May 22nd, 1930, in New York, was a gay activist and a community leader. He was described as a well rounded student, but Milk never really expressed his true identity, fearing he would get teased and bullied. After finishing his education at New York State College, Milk decided to join the U.S. Navy during the Korean War. He mainly served as a diving instructor in San Diego, California. Harvey Milk would then move on to opening Castro Camera, a camera shop in San Francisco. In his days in San Francisco, Milk befriended many gay radicals and essentially found his voice as a leader and activist. He also became more outspoken about politics. When he first ran for San Francisco's Board of Supervisors, he lost the election due to his poor financial status, a key point that made him lose the second election as well. But that didn't put Milk's head down. An experienced campaign finally earned him a spot in the Board of Supervisors. The disruption started when Dan White, another board member, asked Mayor Moscone for a sort of raise because he was unable to keep supporting his family with the salary he received. Moscone declined and insisted he should be replaced with someone else, like Milk. This caused White to become furious since he didn't want a homosexual to replace him in his job. On November 27, 1978, Dan White arrived to City Hall once more to attempt to get a raise. Again, Moscone declined and White pulled out a .38 revolver and shot him twice in the head and chest. Once dead, he also murdered Harvey Milk with the shots to the chest, back, and head. Thereafter, White just turned himself in at the police station where he once worked. Dan White's trial came to be known as the Twinkie case, since he deviated from his usual healthy diet and began to eat an abundance of junk food prior to the murders. In the end, White was only given just 6 years in prison, since he was only convicted of voluntary manslaughter rather than murder. It was unjust that Milk was unfortunately killed for the way he truly saw himself. Just because someone expresses themselves different doesn't mean that you go out there and annihilate them. Every person should have tolerance for one another and have respect for their own thoughts. In the meantime, it was also unfortunate to know that White took the easy way out and committed suicide rather than facing the consequences behind bars. Additionally, it's not correct for him to receive so little jail time for the brutal murder of 2 innocent men. It is disappointing to see that students are still bullied in school simply because they're just homosexuals. It also hurts to see them hurt each other or even go as far as taking away their own life. We need to take action immediately. Society needs to learn to be tolerant because even if we're all different, we are one species. And essentially, we need each other in our lives, one way or another. Harvey Milk fought for the rights of homosexuals and gave hope for all the people suffering. Activists may have rioted after the news, but at least they were fighting for their equality. Many saw Milk's death as unimportant, but it only united gay activists to fight for their rights. We shall cooperate in order to pursue a better future.